And here we go, another night of exclusive conversation. Only with us here. I am Bright. Then I'll see you, and thank you so much for joining us here on the show. Listen, we are going to go back in time tonight. A very interesting conversation. And my guest will excite you. Stay with me here on exclusive. But for now, it is now time for Fill Me In. Let's go. And here we go. Okie dokie, once again, it's now time for Fill Me In, the trends on the internet around the world, including Ghana. Let's begin from here in Ghana. And it's a bit of a mixture. I don't know whether to say Ghana or China or whatsoever. But here in Ghana, a town or community says they are crowning this gentleman in Kosohene. You know, so now they've come in, they know what they are doing, and now in our villages and our communities, they are now crowning them chiefs and all that. That's not interesting. Let me not say much about this. Let me just have a slide. It says, Sum Ayokoche gets new in Kosohene with the stool name Yang Kosi. It comes from a vibe. Interesting. Let me not just spend too much time on this. But whatever he's doing, in Kosohene is supposed to be somebody who helps build a community. And I hope he does exactly that and nothing else. Let's not talk about the Ayawaso West Wagon. That's Ayawaso West Wagon. Okay, that was also a by-election. But let's don't go to Asen North and talk about the by-elections that happened there. Okay? And shout out to each everybody who was there. And I know that almost all the MPs were there serving as polling station agents. We see you. We see how strong you were on the day. Interesting. But I want to say a personal shout out to our team there on the ground. Henry Kwesibedu, the tallest journalist in Ghana. Henry Kwesibedu. Charlie, you were Superman on the day. Yourself, you can see in your shots, yourself and Evans and Uncle Leo in there and all that. I think that was an interview with them. The man who has all the proverbs, A.B. Fuseni. You can see him there. He lost his seat when they just ended NDC primaries. But it's okay, he's still strong and active. And he was there at a synod to support James Jachikwason and the entire team. Shouts to all the Metro TV teams who are there, including Annie Ifwampofo and the rest of the team. Let's now go to the US and some exciting news. It is never over until it is over. This saying can never go wrong. Naomi Campbell has welcomed a new baby at the age of 53 years old. I know happy like I am. I know happy. Technology is making things so easy. And so reported by People, it says, surprise! Naomi Campbell reveals she welcomed baby number 2, a son, at 53 years. It's never too late. Surrogacy. It's the answer. Almost the answer for every mother out there who thinks age is catching up or not able to give birth because of health complications or whatsoever. Listen, at least God has given us the mind and the strength, to build and use it well. And so hopefully you get a chance to do it yourself as well. Don't go nowhere. That is it for my Fill Me In tonight here on the show. Up next, like I told you, an exclusive conversation with one of my favorite entertainers. Okay, for now he's an entertainer when it comes to the word of God. Okay, but it's still going to be fun here tonight on the screen. Don't go nowhere. I am Bright. Then I'll question my name. When I come back, I'll tell you who my guest is on the show. Stay with us. And if you are as excited as I am, by now you know who my guest is. Listen, my guest tonight was adjudged the best DJ in Africa back in 1983. Somewhere in the 1990s, he was adjudged the best DJ in West Africa. At the time, there was no internet. So all the bars, and to be able to be famous at the time, that means you've worked hard to be known across the continent. And he did it with ease. He's not a reverend. So we call him Reverend Victor Papo Ado AZIGIZA. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good man. How you doing? I'm humble. Why did you add the Victor? Just AZIGIZA is good.
You don't like Victor?
No, I still use AZIGIZA.
Yeah, I mean, but I have to let him know your government's name.
Oh, do I even remember my name?
You don't.
The last time I was at Skipple Airport, they said, Mr. Victor, I didn't know they were calling me. Charlie, my puppy comes school self, be AZIGIZA they call. Which one?
Oh, this name, this story, I remember my mother came to mention my name. I'm looking for Bright and Akwesi Abeni. Which Bright are you looking for?
And what be your nickname?
Be Made.
What?
B-Main.
You always have very swag. My first nickname was Stimolegepeto.
What?
It sounds like tongues. Stimolegepeto. Stimolegepeto. Shortest boy with the...
Please, it's okay.
You won't confuse yourself.
I don't want to confuse myself. But anyways, welcome. And
Hey,
thank
it's a
you
joy
so much
to
for
be here,
coming.
man. It's a joy to be here.
Thank you.
It's a joy to be
Honored.
here.
I'm confused.
I'm humbled.
I don't know what to ask.
Voters ID card will be good.
All right, so I'm here with Reverend AZIGIZA.
Yes.
Now he goes. He tells me at this age you want to add junior to my name.
I have a 6'5" son. You still they call me
Junior.
Now
he's the junior.
Yeah, no, he's even Charlie. The man be senior.
Oh,
he's taller than me. He has stolen my height. He has stolen my looks and stolen my voice.
Your looks.
Yeah,
handsome man.
Like I be fine man, but my son beat me, Charlie.
He better, eh?
Oh, he better. He top pass me. Oh, the guy top pass me.
What a wait for the show tonight, guys. Welcome to our studios.
Hey man, it's a joy to be home.
To be home.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Oh, come on. I've been with Metro for years, from the Talau times,
Yes.
and now to the times of my own
yeah.
boss, Zoom, to Randia Bay, to Paul, to Natalaye, and of course, I've been working with you guys behind the scenes. Very soon, I'm coming back.
You should.
Very soon.
We should. You never know. My same on our screens. Maybe one of the Saturdays. You see him in the evenings. You don't know. Eh?
Very, very soon.
Let's see what happens. And thank you so much for coming once again.
Humbled to be
What
here.
have you been up to?
Hey, man, I've been doing God's work. And I've also been into multimedia. I've been doing God's work, using my mistakes to promote the success of other young people.
Your mistakes.
Yes, my mistakes, man. Because
Which are these mistakes?
oh, there are so many of them. You know, when you were growing up, you thought, Charlie, the fans you got meant you were the ish. But there is more to life. People who applaud your foolishness, your stupidity, the women, the chill and all those stuff. And to you, Charlie, that was the man. So, hey, come on, I'm using those mistakes to promote the success of other young people.
And how has it been for
Oh,
you?
it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I mean, I even came with man. I have some radical youth in my church. We are the funkiest church on earth. I mean, Citizen.
I should pass by.
Hey, man, get
How
ready.
about that?
Get ready. The day you come to Citizen, trust me, you might change churches.
When this happens.
Charlie, swag day there. We dey worship God with swag. I mean, at the vibe day on. I mean, pastor, the loving wife, the swag, the word still there, holiness still there. So that's what
You see a wife, very stunning.
yeah, beautiful. I was watching and praying. A Bible say watch and pray. So like make my wife ugly. The devil is alive.
The devil didn't have anything on you.
No.
Nothing at all.
I want to marry somebody. We've been married for 21 years. And still counting. I want to marry somebody that, Charlie, whatever the time, the age, I can still love and appreciate.
How is marriage life? I mean, it gets a bit scary. Sometimes you hear people say that, okay, we got married and familiarity and complacency certain, and now it's almost like, who cares?
Bro, unfortunately for me, I was very intentional. I'm still intentional about my marriage.
Right.
The night before our wedding, I called my wife and I was like, sweetheart, tomorrow is the day. Are you ready? She said, oh, yeah. I said, no, wait a minute. Tomorrow is the day. I don't want to go in and come back out. Are you ready? She stayed on the land for a while and she was like, yes, I want to stay in there with you. So we do marriage God's way because God instituted it.
What if she had told you the night before the marriage that, no, I'm not ready?
Shall I would have backed out? I'm not joking.
Without thinking twice?
Was
that a fight?
No, without a fight. Because, guys, I had about 25 friends coming from the U.S. Because 6 months to my wedding, I was in the States. So I made some good friends that all came down. But, bro, it's not about them. You see, the wedding is an event, but the marriage is a lifetime.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Aside all the jollof and the goat meat.
Charlie, where the teacher, they go say your jollof no sweet. Then you go
get
use
some
the woman.
small smoke.
Yeah, you see some
small.
smoke. Also, tell the smoke to the bio.
That be where the vibe did. That's what they are. The smoke be where the vibe did.
People don't know
the
that.
shishi. If you go to shishi, Anna.
Stop that. You go.
You understand?
You go.
Wow. Years after leaving,
Yeah.
how do I say it? After leaving, I'm trying not to use a very.
Don't worry.
I'm
Flow.
trying to use a very calm word.
Flow.
After leaving the world.
Yeah.
And saying, listen, I'm going to do God's work.
That's what the Bible calls it. Yeah. So
Did you lose friends? Did you lose loved ones?
Oh, I lost so many of them because bottom line, people didn't understand me. Some thought, oh, Charlie, the guy be like he hits on plateau right now. Things know the be. He won't worship God. one radio station. They said, "Good morning, you're on so and so radio. AZIGIZA born again, true or false? Call us, tell us what you think." One lady called, AZIGIZA was Shirisa. They all had their this thing. But Charlie, from 98 till now, if I'm still in the Lord, then shall I be the best actor we did the whole world.
I think people were a bit worried because I know there's a hip hop artist in US who has gone back to them. I'm a pastor. Went back to the rap.
Are you talking about Maze?
Yes, Maze. Thank you so much. And come on, he's no more.
Yeah, but
the back and forth.
Yes.
There's no clear path.
Yeah, but the fact that one person flipped and flopped doesn't mean that I will flip and flop. Would you believe there are some people who still think from 98 to now I'm still going to backslide? Hello. No, bro. I believe I have the stickability spirit. If I decide to do something, bro, I stay in there. I wanted to be a national dance champion. I didn't win in 1987, 88, 89. I took part in the Embassy Double Do. I didn't win. In 89, KKD advised me to learn the act of DJing. I became Africa's #1 DJ. This rap game we have in Ghana, some of us were part of the pioneers. That began at Medowabena, and go. We've been there. So, bro, we started radio on Joy 99.7. Aside Joy FM, GTV called me. Apart from Mike Keegan, I'm the only guy that had a show named after him, AZIGIZA show. From there to TV3 and to all these networks. And if I say I've seen Christ, I know what I'm talking about.
You know what? I mean, he's giving me all the juice. But let's also take him back and surprise him. So we're going to show you a video of yourself.
Sure.
Back in the day where you were singing and dancing and doing all the things and all that.
Yeah.
We're going to show you that video.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
Don't worry, we'll get there. I'm just letting you know that we have a little bit of packed content for you tonight.
Sure.
You get it.
I'm ready.
And I've met you a couple of times.
Whoa.
But we've never spoken yet.
Whoa.
I think I met you at GNTV.
Okay.
You passed right in front of me like this. I'm like, oh, that's AZIGIZA.
Wow, short like that.
And that was the first time I had seen you in person.
Wow.
But I had seen you do shows on TV,
Sure.
on TV3 and other places. How is the media receiving you? Or how is the media still as active when it comes to giving you space to do your things like you used to get this when you were an active member of the media?
Okay, I don't know if I really understand the question. Can you break it down?
Before, you were an active person. You used to have a show on TV. I mean, the AZIGIZA show. You were dancing. You were all over the place. Definitely, you might have some friends in there in the media who can call you anytime and say, hey, how are you doing? But now that you are out, in as much as you are still a media consultant, it's not as you were on TV or as you were on radio.
Yeah.
How is it for you?
It's still good because when I converted, don't forget, I started one of the craziest show on TV called The Pulpit.
Right.
Where you had young people preaching the word of God. I also got the chance to be part of a program called Celebrations where choirs used to sing.
I remember.
And I'm going to say on this network, get ready, there's something new coming on Metro TV. So, bro, it's
what have I told you know about that? It's okay.
I wouldn't be surprised, but because bottom line, I believe that whatever you do, you could package it for TV, and the gospel can be packaged well. Something crazy, something ridiculous. So I'm not too perturbed. And now, strangely, I enjoy behind the scenes. When I'm directing, I'm in charge. Scripting, my calling shots. Yes, I enjoy it. There I could make my vision, whatever I see in my mind's eye, come to pass.
I used to enjoy The Pulpit a lot.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
Let me say maybe the vision of the network changed.
Right.
And don't forget that corporate Ghana hardly supports or sponsors gospel.
Why is that? Why is it so difficult for people to buy an idea? Listen, in as much as we are worshiping God, there's also a business part of it.
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you. You see, most corporate policies shy away from religion because if I'm sponsoring this group of religious people, then the others will not buy my product, so they want to sit. But whether you like it or not, it's those same decision makers that go to the churches or the mosques Friday or Sunday.
People go to the club and live there Sunday morning, 6 a.m.
Yes.
Rush back home, dress, and go to church.
Oh, yes.
How about that?
Bro, those days, every 31st night, I'll make sure that the new year will greet me in the church. But from that place, I go glaze. I go jam.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. It is something boys they do.
I did that once and I felt so awkward about it. I don't know why. Right after church all night, I went to party.
You went to party.
But I felt so bad about it. I felt so awkward about it.
Oh yeah. But some of us those days, Charlie, when our conscience was smeared, man. Did we care? I mean, you did that. Yes, but we had. I remember those days when Storm came on.
Right.
I promised the Storm. One could have a cigarette when Storm came on. You just drop it on the side, just because
Yeah. But I watched one of your interviews where you mentioned that you never smoked weed.
Yes.
Or never drank alcohol.
Yes.
You only took cigarettes and
Fanta. That's very
because
true.
At the time, the energy was already high, so you didn't need anything extra.
I was naturally hyper. I would say, so my mother would mix the Fanta. So I dilute, I never got. I hated it. So those days, I never took alcohol. I'm naturally hyper. I never smoked weed. I was a cigarette and a Fanta person those days. Yes, it's strange.
But then you might have friends, because I know you being at that side of the world at the time.
Sure.
You might have friends who
many of them
who are crazy.
So many of them.
They are into the alcohol,
the popo and all those things.
That. How were you managing not to make sure that you stick to your Fanta and your...
I had my lines. I knew what I stood for. You see, there's one thing knowing who you are. I knew my identity. I stood for this thing. The first time I went to secondary school, before I went to secondary school, my mother held my two shoulders, looked at me into the eyes and said, I don't understand, girl. What should I understand? If you smoke, I will kill you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I saw the expression on your face.
No, till date, I still hear old lady's voice. Unfortunately, I buried her. Yes, may she rest in peace. But Charlie, I still hear that voice. So you could be with friends who would popo. After every popo, they put a cigarette on top. Oh, yes, we'll do the cigarette. But I had my lines. I don't do certain things now.
Peer pressure never affected you?
No. Me, I was the one ruling the party. No, we wrote the script. So how can you change the script for me?
You did so many things. An MC, a DJ,
yes.
a musician, a dancer.
Yes.
What didn't you do?
I did everything. Everything entertainment, I did it. So I believe...
you even acted?
Sure, I did. But don't tell anybody. When I acted, I played a married man. And till date, my wife doesn't like the lady I played with. When we had not met. Oh, I didn't even know my wife.
Didn't know her.
No, I didn't even know her when I did it. She doesn't like the woman. But cut a long story short, there's this group called ACRAG. Right. They gave awards then. When it got to my time, they didn't know if to give me for a presenter because I used to have AZIGIZA on joy. They didn't know which one to give me. So they sat for a while and were like, okay, the nation's best entertainer. So for my year, they coined a title for me.
What was the title?
The nation's best entertainer. Because they didn't know if to give me for
I mean, is there any other better title than this?
Yeah,
nation's best entertainer.
Yes.
What do you think made you so different from the others?
Okay, that's a very good question, by the way. And big ups, you're doing good. On TV, you look very tall. So I mean, the value is the same.
We can try it.
Oh, let's try.
If you want us to try and see. Are you sure?
Ready? Hey, my friend. My wife, for the first time, I thought about somebody. I beat somebody.
No, your shoe. Your shoe has not.
No, but you still get shoe.
No, mine is flat.
But let me take my bow. Let me take my bow.
Oh, go on, enjoy. It's okay.
I told her, hey, Raddy, my wife, you for bow. Yeah, bro. I went through all the phases of entertainment.
Right.
I started as a dancer. Then I became a DJ. So in my nightclub, I won Africa's #1 DJ. I got a club to DJ in Benin. And there was
Benin?
In Benin.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Not the ones that they go do for there. No.
No, but the sound alone, the sound.
And Benin helped me. Benin opened my eyes. Because, you see, in the Francophone world, if you went to their nightclubs, under 30 minutes, you should play every genre of music. So from hip-hop to Zyko to Zouk to Lang, you have to go through under 30 minutes. So over there in Benin, I was not just a DJ, I was a performer. Songs like I Need Love, when I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. So I'll jump from the DJ box, go to the front, rap it, dance to it. So I was a total package. That is what helped me. So when I released Mido Abena, performing was easy for me.
What was the first amount of money you were paid for a job you do you remember? How much money were you paid?
That would be very hard to convert. But let me try and use current.
Okay, no, tell me the old currency and let's just try to convert it.
It would be really hard. Let's say it would be very hard because I remember the first time, I'm talking about the 80s, not even as a DJ.
Yeah.
As a DJ, they paid me well. That one I knew.
It was good money.
Yeah, that one was good money because I came down to Accra with my own turntables. I was on top of my game as Africa's one DJ. But then I was an ordinary dancer. Ajete Soa was the bomb. Reggie Rockstone was the bomb. Slim Bastard. They were ruling. And let's say if they paid them like 1,000 cedis now, they gave me 10 Ghana.
Why?
Yes, because they were known. I wasn't known. I was a young dancer. They gave them like 1,000 Ghana cedis now. They gave me 10 Ghana cedis. And see the foolish thing I did. When we closed, dancers, they all bought chibum, this bread and egg. Miss me Toby. But
with your 10 cedis?
With my 10 cedis. But after they pick dropping, me I gotta go home.
Because we were all transfer flex.
For no say a day form. But the story changed.
Let's talk about mama. I mean, our mothers are like, they're like our pivots. Not like, they are pivots. I mean, they are the reasons why we're still alive. I mean, let's be real. A mother's prayer saves everything.
Yeah.
I watched one interview of yours when you said that it doesn't matter how you came home after a nightclub.
Oh,
whether the woman, whether you were drunk, or whatever.
I didn't drink.
You didn't drink. She will still go down and put her hands on your head and ask God to have you arrested.
That woman.
Reiterate it for me.
My first car was a Morris Minor. And it was given to me by Ampe, the owner of Glens. So I'd drive to the house around 5 a.m. from the club. And in the club, whether you smoke or you don't smoke, you smell of smoke.
Yeah.
So whether I came home with somebody or I came alone, my mother would kick my door open, enter the room, doesn't care who is with me, lay her hands on me. Father, this is my son, he will do your work. I sell him to you. My mother sold me to the Lord. And I'm happy she did.
Wow.
No, my mother, and you see, when we were young, my mother, a sharp body. She's the type, my mother was vertically challenged. She had height deficiency syndrome. So when we were young, when I did something, you know what my mother would do? She would jump in the air, slap you, and she would take the stance. I give birth to you, I'll kill you and born another one.
You don't say.
Akwele shot. I used to call her Akwele shot. Akwele shot. But I am happy she prayed for me.
Yeah.
Because I was exposed to all the dangers that maybe I wouldn't be living by now.
If you had not changed to be a pastor or a reverend like you are now, what do you think you might have been by now?
There's one thing I know. I would not be a drug addict. I will not be a drunkard. Those two I know. Well, I might still be in the media, DJing about. But my conversion changed my mind. It changed my perception. I started thinking family, thinking God, thinking love.
When you felt he had been called by the man out there, by God, and you told your mother, maybe you made her understand what you were going through at the time when it comes to the calling. What was her reaction? How did she react to it? My
mother was not surprised. She knew. According to my mother, and this is in my book.
Right.
The book is I Am AZIGIZA, by the way. I got you.
That's okay.
I got you there.
That's okay.
My book is entitled And So What? My mother told me, we used to live at Kandishi. When she was pregnant with me, she met a man who told her, this baby you are carrying is a boy. He would follow some bandsmen, but after a while, he would do God's work. So from my mother's angle, she knew I was going to be. But when I was prophesied to that I'll be a man of God, I called my wife, because then I was dating her. I was like, sweetheart, I've been told there's ministry, there's a calling on my life, which means by default, You're for mommy. Have you noticed that a doctor can have a wife, nobody will worry the wife?
Yes.
A lawyer can, but once a pastor has a wife, by default, you have to
adjust to.
Exactly. So, sweetheart, are you ready? So she told me she was ready. Then I went to my mom.
That was after you got married?
No, before I got married.
Before you got married?
Yeah, before I got married. Because I got converted in 98. I met my wife in 2000. Then I got married in 2002.
How did you meet her? What did you meet her?
I met her in church.
Surprisingly, am I surprised?
I went to church with another woman. We're going for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
You went to church with another woman and you met another woman?
Yes.
And you decided to go with the other woman you met in church after you went to church with another woman?
Yes.
Why? And where is the other woman now?
I don't know.
You don't want to know?
I pray for her, but I don't want to know where she is.
Right.
Bro, when I became a born again, I was a young believer. And in my foolishness as a young believer, I was trying to convert my ex-girlfriend to also become a born again.
Who sent you?
I had seen the light. I wanted her to see the light. But I didn't know that I was supposed to just pray for her and somebody to work on her. But I would take her to the church the following day. She'll be in the club. Take her to the church the following. So it got to a point I got tired. I went to a church with her one day. 45 ladies were singing on the altar. Then I told her, I won't say lady no Gina Hono. With her looks and stuff, if she did Miss Ghana, she would have done well. She was like, whatever, talk to the hand.
Talk to the hands.
You see that thing?
Listening.
Now, this is where the miracle is. Of all the ladies on stage, the pastor's wife sent my wife to come and ask me to join them on stage to sing. I was like, hey, yo, I don't know this song, but when we close, I need to see you. Where do you live? Who's your mother? What's your voter's ID card? Do you have a Visa card, MasterCard? Tell them that 30 seconds for the church inside. I download information.
Don't fuck question my information.
It must be information, because if I don't say a day form.
Because you knew what wanted information.
Yes.
I mean.
So when we close, you go hear from my lawyers. You go hear from my lawyers.
Okay, forgive me.
Director, I'm suing this. So when we closed church and I met, I was like, take my number, give me a call. That week, I did.
I'm coming up. Relax.
Yeah, I relaxed.
So I had to call you for church service?
Yes.
For youth prayers? Of what exactly?
No.
For what?
She should call me. I want to know you. This is my number. Give me a call. She didn't call on Monday, call on Tuesday, call on Wednesday. I saw her the Sunday again. So when she walked to me, I just told her, I was a little audacious. I was like, Charlie, did they bring something good come your life? You did do guy. I gave you my number, you didn't call me. He said, oh, I forgot, so please, I will call you. So the Monday again, I did that in my phone ring. I said, hello. He said, you said I should call you. Please, I have called you.
He said I should call you.
Please, I have called you. 21 years, 2 children. Bam. That was called Bam Solutely.
You have a beautiful family, trust me.
I love
a young
them.
man and a young lady.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
You know, actually, my daughter is my wife's rival. You know, she has a way of.
Yeah.
So they make me feel I still got it, you know. Yeah. So my daughter.
You do. I mean, you do.
Yeah,
I mean.
My wife will go like, leave my husband and say, that's my daddy. I say, oh, okay. By the way, if you're watching, sweetie, I know next week Sunday is your 16th birthday. You know, daddy got you.
Oh, is that okay?
But you're not invited.
I'll be there. You don't have to invite me. I will be there. Call me or not, I'll be there. Anyways, I think it's now time.
Yeah.
For me to ask you this.
Okay, let me clean my sweat. Naturally, I sweat a lot.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Something I've been wanting to ask you all this while.
Please do. Feel free.
The church and outside the church. Is it even possible? I mean, you are a very good example. Okay. But I'm going to say this again. You mentioned maize. Let's bring it here to Ghana. We've seen people. I'm not going to mention anybody's name.
Yeah, I understand. I know.
But we've seen and heard people who came from doing music, say they are pastors, even had churches that were giving prophecies. And the next minute they are back in the club or back on stage singing what they used to do before.
Yeah.
When God calls you, how do you know that this is God's voice in the first place?
Okay. You see, you need to have a trained ear to hear God's voice. Let me break it down. In the Bible, there was a young man called Samuel. And Samuel heard a voice, but he ran to Eli, his spiritual father, meaning that you need an authority in your life to explain God's voice to you.
Without that, whatever you hear might not.
Yes, you might not. So when he went there, he said, okay. The next time you hear, say, Master, speak, for thy servant hear it. He gave him a key to hear God's voice. So a calling might come, one, audibly, two, from spiritual authorities in your life. They'll say, oh, Charlie, there's something about you. Be praying about it. Now, once the calling comes, the most important thing you need to do, you need to sit at the feet of someone to mentor you, to teach you. You see, the stage is elevated, the pulpit is elevated, but they are not the same. On the stage, it's about me, myself, and I. On the pulpit, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. On the stage, you come on, dear en français, like in French, they say, hey, you know, if you two know, if you. But in the things of God, you must go down for Him to elevate you. So when you leave the stage and all of a sudden you say, I'm a pastor, you're not sitting at the feet of someone. No one is teaching you, bro. I'm sorry, it will not work.
On the way.
And you also need to change associations.
Now I feel like I'm in church, but it's okay.
Every time, please.
Let's go on our screens here, okay? I'll take you back. A video. Let's show you how energetic he used to be. When I say energy, when somebody say energy, now this,
Kevin.
the word was created because of him. Energy.
Wow.
His dancing and music career.
Oh.
How long is this video? You remember? You still remember? Okay. You still remember the moves?
Yes, this is what I used to do. Then we'll go.
That number
They go pew and start shooting here. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
They'll go like pew. They'll go. Now,
back then, the moves might be different from now.
Yes.
The moves might be different from now.
Yes.
Even the music. Now, dance is like, it's come back to be a very huge career for people.
Yes.
People are making good money out of it.
Yes.
At the time, it might not be so.
Yeah, we still made some good things.
Still make money.
Yeah, I still made some money out of it.
But what do you think is different from now and before?
Now, the only advantage is the advantage of social media.
Media.
Now you can package yourself and sell yourself.
Right.
In our time, it was one station, GTV. You bought 12 o'clock, the TV is black. For you to go on air, then
Super.
Then
super.
The chalk they go mark, make you no go beyond. No, it was something else.
Cabantins.
No, the things you go. No, it was crazy. It was crazy. So now, at least there's multiplicity of, media outlets that people could use and do something good out of life. I was telling people that if I had been in this current generation, I would have been big time.
So big.
But
you're still big at the time.
No, I still thank God for AZIGIZA. I must have 53 years in life. Here was Panafest. This was Panafest in Cape Coast.
Right, and Panafest was big.
It was the biggest.
It was big. A lot of the foreigners. This year, how to say, year of return.
Yes, it started way back.
Panafest was like, I remember a lot. Black Americans come to town and they'll be,
Wu-Tang Clan and co.
Yeah.
I mean, I met the manager of Wu-Tang. I was like, hey, you man, do you play an instrument? I said, I'm only a DJ. He said, damn, turntable instrumentalist. I didn't know it was a big thing because over there, if you rip the turntable before an album will come out, they will call you, listen to it. Is it good for the street? Is it good for the club?
Know when to play it.
Yes. So normally, if you watch an LP, they would have radio edit, DJ mix, so and so because they have, it's a big thing over there in the States. Big.
And you went on from an MC to a dancer.
Yes.
And everything.
Yes.
Now, you were the first person to put TikTok on a song.
Yes.
How did you even meet him in the first place?
Good. I was, in our time, I was an unofficial brand ambassador for Guinness. So
now he's called Bratic. Let me see that. Bratic, not TikTok again. Bratic.
Okay. So TikTok, as I used to know
at the time.
yes.
Right.
I was having Guinness, there's Malta Guinness at the children's park, and I said, if there's anyone here who could rap, please come on stage. So TikTok walked us there. He had this Busta Rhymes kind of thing. Hey, yo, 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 yo. So I said, Charlie, stand here. We go talk later. So when we finished, oh, this is 98, 99.
Yeah.
Thereabout.
Accra Music Festival.
No.
This was Accra Music Festival.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. Those days, my fubu song.
Yeah. The full one too.
It was on point. So I told TikTok
it's a National Music Festival, yeah.
Okay.
Festival, yeah.
I told TikTok to stand on the side, and I'll talk to him later.
Right.
So I took his number. I was then going to release my new album. So I took him to Charles Samuel's studio. We picked TikTok from Bratic, as you know. I didn't even know he has changed his name.
No, he's Bratic.
So we picked him from Laboni in his blue shorts and white shirt. Then I took him to Charles Samuel's studio, and there we record. We a beer. Then the boy will come in. No, he was mad. No. I'm not surprised what TikTok has become.
Yeah, he's huge.
No, he's got it. He's got
one
it.
of the biggest exporters from Ghana music.
Yeah. He's got it.
Let's go. Let's not come to your career as a DJ. You were on it about 6 years ago.
Yes.
You had the Ghana Music DJ Awards. You were on it. Trust me. And he had to do a little bit on a turntable.
Yeah.
So DJ Black and
Yes.
a couple others there too.
Those were my boys.
Yeah,
man.
and there we go.
Yeah, I'm beardless.
Yes, you were beardless.
Yeah, I was beardless. 2020, my wife, I left my beard, COVID time, I left for a while. She was like, sweetheart, I like it. I said, yes, madam. Then I kept it.
I like how she addressed the word sweetheart, darling.
Yeah.
Call us baby sweetheart. Nice, eh?
Yeah, so I was given this recognition. Andy Dusty, my boy, was there. DJ Black was there, because these are guys that I worked with way back. And to date, they still give me my props. Sefa Kai still gives me my props.
You know what?
Talk to me.
Look, finish with what you
Yeah, Sefa gives me my props. Bola, the late Komla Dumont. I mean, come on, they knew what we did.
You actually work with him?
Who?
Komla Dumont.
Oh, sure.
You work with him, yeah.
Sure.
I remember you actually gave a speech during one of his remembering.
Yeah. I worked with Komla Dumont. He used to call me PQ.
What?
PQ. Okay, there was this day on Val's Day, Joy, they dressed me as Cupid. And I was going from one office to the other to deliver stuff. So when I say Cupid, Charlie, be PQ. Jenny.
So, not going to, I'm still here with the man. Listen, the man here on exclusive. And we are talking everything AZIGIZA.
Yes,
we are back from the break with more. Still with us. And yes, we are back still here on exclusive. Everything entertaining and everything factual. I'm still here with the man, Reverend AZIGIZA. It's not time for our 5 in 5. And tonight is no more a golden bowl, but rather a treasury box.
Am I safe?
I hope so.
Am I safe? It's here for you.
So yes, this is our new 5 in 5 box. This is our new 5 in 5 box. It has a lot of gold, silver and all that in there. And our countdown is also ready. We have 5 minutes to answer questions in this. Hey. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Our Father who art in heaven, I love it. I'm ready, let's go.
Let me open this. I
wish I know what topic.
5 questions. 5 questions.
Okay.
Pick any of them.
So I'll go pick any of them.
Yes, right? And the countdown goes on 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are on.
Okay. How would you describe your 21 years of marriage in one word? Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome.
And I'm happy that was the first question.
Awesome. That girl, they love him, Papa.
It's obvious.
What's your love language? Giving.
Giving?
Yes.
Relax, we are going too quick. I said 5, but you've done 2.
I've done 2.
We are still. No, I'm closing this.
I have my own love language. Giving.
What do you give?
I give my time, I give my treasure, I give my talent, everything to my wife. That one, yeah. Giving.
Do you sing for them? Do you sing for the whole family?
No. Fortunately, my son sings extremely well. He's doing music in the university now. So I don't go there. But we have family time, we dance, shoulder up, hand gestures, give them. We do all those things.
Okay. If your son to say that, Daddy, listen, I'm doing music, but then I'm not going to do gospel. I'm going to do secular. How are you going to take that?
Unfortunately, he's not going to say that because he stands for the gospel. I stand for one thing. My family stand for what I stand for. So that
should be it.
Yes, that should be it.
Right. Thank God.
Okay. Banku or rice? Why they ask grandma this question? Banku pressed down, shaking together, and running over. But right now I'm on diet, so I eat just a bit of it.
You're on diet?
Yeah, I'm 53 years, so some things will change. So I work out and do some few stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I won't be fine boy for my wife. Which one you did?
No.
Stop it. Why they shake it?
Even left to I don't know I'm shaking it. Okay, let's see what you pick next. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this and okay. If you don't go good school, that's what they say.
Oh my God.
Do you cook? Very, 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 very well.
Please.
Hold on.
Okay.
Very, 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 very well. But my wife will tell you I only cook when I'm out of the country.
You only cook
when I'm out of the country.
Thank you so much. And I think I'm going to go with you. Whatever you say is right. Whatever you say is correct.
No, it's very correct.
Yes.
Okay, do you know why I cook? I am the only boy with 4 sisters. So they didn't buy football for me. They bought chobi for me. My father buy 4 chobi. Where they to so one?
Your father bought you chobi.
Chobi? No, I don't play ball before. That's why they love Chelsea. I don't play ball before.
Welcome to the team.
No, you watch.
No, I'm a Mentia Simple.
Welcome to the team. I'll be the president.
I'm a Chelsea fan as well.
No.
I'm Mentia.
Do you know some years ago, I did a Chelsea Thanksgiving service in my former church. People insulted me. But Chelsea UK sent me a letter. Thank you, Reverend AZIGIZA, for the...
Oh, wow.
No, I be... Masa.
I can see why you're in blue.
I check my phone right now. If we buy Casedo, still they check. Here we go.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey, you need deliverance. Then if I watch with my daughter can call the first 11, the bench, there because I watch with her. Okay,
all I need to know is that Chelsea has won a game. and I'm okay.
I owe you a game at home with my family.
I would love that.
But my wife, we get one rule. You go look him once, and that be all.
Yeah, I remember when he came on stage for the award, he said, "Hey, all the men, please close your eyes. She's thinking." I'm like, okay, there we go. I remember that. I do.
Do you have any regrets from your past?
Do you have any regrets from your past?
No, I have no regrets because all that I did in the past has made me the man that I've become.
Right.
It has made me a good husband because I was a player then. And as a player, if you be Cristiano Ronaldo, like Messi day, so if I look sharp,
look quick,
exactly,
understand?
Exactly. I wanted to be a better father. I wanted a conducive family atmosphere, so it has made me a better one. Give me some more questions now, boy.
And you've answered 5 questions in less than 5 minutes. I mean, very responsive too.
Am I taking the box away?
No, please. that's our treasure box. We can't give it to you, but I'll give you. We are going to give something better.
Okay, what about this one?
Which one?
This small one.
If you take it, it will suck me.
Hey,
but anyways,
I don't greet man. Master Zoom, you know the love is deep.
You can go on.
Yeah.
But then you've done well. I mean, 5 questions in the 5 minutes, and you have some seconds to go.
The third day is going to be talkative.
You'll be talkative, eh?
Teacher.
But I mean, you talk for a living.
Then I didn't know I was going to speak for a living. But teacher go beat me for the one I go talk the following day.
So they go beat you ahead of time.
In advance.
These are the people who are getting deep.
Now if you do D1, then do a P like so.
We are out of time.
Thank you,
Thank
bro.
you so much. Thank you so much. But
you,
we are left with just one thing. It's called warped faces. Warped faces. So you're going to put on screen some faces that have been mounted and turned and massacred and warped and all that.
I hope they are stars of my generation because current generation they are.
Don't worry, and you try to identify them.
I know.
Okay, and you try to. So let's see who's going to be our first face. Our face.
Andy Dusty.
So I did you well. I did you well.
Yeah,
I did you well.
I know you are.
Who is next? Who is next? Yeah,
that's my boy, man.
Amazing human being.
Yeah,
Who's
great.
next? Oh, come on, you show the person's face. Oh my,
Thank you.
How do you do that?
That be TikTok.
Come on, see the go back to the wrong face.
That be TikTok.
TikTok.
Bratic. I don't know, say change your name.
Yeah,
Right.
Bratic. Who's going to be the next person, please? This should be easier.
Go for it.
There we go.
My generation people, they are going.
Yeah,
Don't bring me any
some new faces.
I beg you.
New faces.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
The man will know he drink, but all the time he boost.
I don't understand though.
It is serious though. He will be tyrant.
It'll be tyrant.
You know tyrant.
You know, tyrant
very tyrant. Like Dorinando. Tyrant.
Can we cruise? Can we please cruise? Can we please cruise?
Oh, by the way, Doreen and all my colleagues, they came to my church for a Thanksgiving service. We had a blast. We danced, we finished with chopper, glue and things.
I should try and pass by your church.
No, you should come by Citizen
Because
Fellowship
there's
Church.
food. He mentioned food, calcula and things. I'll pass by. You know, I had never met Dorinando before, but I've always listened to her every single time.
So make her make you happy, make you interview him.
I will be honored.
I'll go do so.
The first time I saw her in front of Joy FM,
yeah.
I was in a taxi. I'm in a driver park. Got and told her, I love you.
Whoa.
And I went back in my, I don't know whether she remembers. I went
She
back in
will.
the taxi.
And guess what? 21 years ago, Dorinando was an MC at my wedding.
Wow.
That's my sister.
You go
man.
way back.
We go way back. No. I'm a loyalist. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I know they do things after now.
God bless you.
Bless you, bro.
Bless you.
Bless
Is there another one face, please? Who is this?
This one they go out. The person they look like Robert.
No, you know the person.
No.
I'm so happy that at least there is one that you don't know.
DJ Black. I'm taking a guess.
No, I don't think so.
I'm taking a guess, DJ.
I don't think so. Why do you think it's DJ Black? I don't think it's him.
Because I see black hat and I see headphones. That be why. Okay. But the face there, in fact, it be serious.
So the headphones, they
yeah, DJ Black. DJ Black.
You've done well.
Is it DJ Black?
That's him.
Hey, that's my boy. Tum tum.
Oh my God.
That's man too. God started call him. You know hear that one?
No.
Nyame started friend.
Let me tell something. So I was on GIG campus on radio, Radio GIG. Then this man enters the studio and goes like, "Oh, so you see the tiny man behind the decks. Your voice is powerful."
Wow.
And that was it. We started talking. He invited me over to radio house party.
Wow.
I went there for about 3-4 times.
Oh, he's a brother.
Took me to Tuntum Radio.
Yes,
yeah. Well, I mean,
he's a brother.
He's another reason why I'm here. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
He gave me some plugs.
No. He's a good man. He's a good man. You know, there are some people who open doors for you. The others who would not even welcome you. Black is my dog. Any day.
And thank you so much for coming.
Thanks so much.
Any other person want to say thank you to for a wrap up?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say hi to my wonderful wife, Trudy. Charlie, but stop the chop my money. Right now, you chop on too much, so stop the chop on. But to my wife, to my children, and to Citizen Fellowship Church, guys, you are the best church in the world. Thanks for making me your pastor. I love you guys. You know who we are. Vim.
Okay, so my church is also Mount Zion Presbyterian Church.
Good.
Odoko.
Good.
Love you. Shout out to my pastor, Reverend Francis Tianan.
Also, for them, Mama about you.
Reverend Francis Tianan. I mean, I tried, when I'm on TV, I tried to say good afternoon, good evening, or good morning to him.
To him.
That's
great.
He's an amazing man.
Good pastors are hard to find.
Thank you, bro. He's understanding.
But where do your mommy?
My
your mommy?
Yeah, she's not crying. She's a Kwashi man.
Okay.
An amazing man. Vagina Ofori.
I know say she they pray for you too.
Every single time I tell you.
So one day we'll meet on the pulpit.
What is he telling me?
One day we'll meet on the pulpit.
Whatever God says, it's okay with me.
It's on camera. One day we're gonna meet on the pulpit. Please.
Oh my God! So don't go nowhere. I'm done with him. I am done with him.
I'm done with myself.
But up next is music. And the man, Jermaine, is performing 2 songs. Overflow and Where. What is this one? This one's what? It's Overflow. The first one is Overflow. Okay? And the next one is Where Did You Come From? Where did you come from? All coming in from Jermaine. Overflow and Where Did You Come From? Stay with us here on Exclusive. And thank you so much for watching. I am Bryce and Akwesi. Don't forget, God is love and love is God. When you say a prayer, say one for me. Have a good night and bye.
Oh na na, oh no, oh na na, you don't know. I've been causing waste, but no one sees it. Same people would then tell me, say they hate the music. Yeah, I can't be everything, I'm not new to this. Cause I've been taking shots and bars before the bullets. Their vibes still low, their beats they smoke. Well, that's me playing on your phone. My face they show, their vibes on low, their beats they smoke. Oh, that's me on the radio when you don't know that I'm not available. Come and see, go. When I follow, ask you, make you show me road. Now I'm capable. If I really wallet, so money I get. So when I tell you this song has a piece of my heart, you should know what I'm talking about. You can notice the change inside the flows. Let it feed its food to your soul. Oh, I've been causing waste, but no one sees it. Same people would then tell me, say they hate the music. Oh, can't be everything, I'm not new to this. Cause I've been taking shots and bars before the bullets. Their vibes they low, their beats they smoke. Well, that's me playing on your phone. Oh, my face they show, their vibes on low, their beats they smoke. Oh, that's me on your telly, and you don't know that I'm not available. Come and see, go. When I follow, ask you, make you show me road. Now I'm capable. If I really wallet, money I get over. Oh, times I've laid it, times I've laid it, times I've laid it. In the dark praying, now I feel blessed, cause Jesus held me and never left me yet. Cause limitations and transgressions I have faced, yet I still stand firm. If I tell you what I've been through, you'll feel cry for, yeah. Hey, hey, where do you come from? Who are you? Yeah, and where do you come from? Hey, yeah, what do you land on? We cannot fathom. What do you come? I've been here since the east or the sun. I had nobody lend a hand or a leg. If I hear my chest, understand that. Oh no, if you lose and leave, you a man. No one runs the race that I run. Been taught to always bring a gun to a knife fight. When I don't care who he harms. Hey, yeah, where do you come from? Who are you? Yeah. And where do you come from? Hey, yeah. What do you land on? We cannot fathom. Where do you come from? Chaka, 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 chaka. Oh, hey, yeah. Chaka, 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 chaka.
Where do you come from?
Oh, yeah. They say let's have it, more of it. I did sure cause I got more magic. It's in my core, in my bone, and I can cause them damage, so beware. Let's be clear, who the man is, right here. Who they bring their fire, hotter than the savannah. Been here since the east or the sun. I had nobody lend a hand or a leg. If I hear my chest, understand that. Oh no, if you lose and live, you a man. No one runs the race that I run. Being taught to always bring a gun to a knife fight. When I don't care who he harms. Hey, oh, Where do you come from? Who are you? And where do you come from? Hey, yeah. What do you land on? We cannot fathom. Where do you come from? Who are you? Where do you come from? Yeah. What do you land on? We cannot fathom. Where do you come from? Oh no, oh no, oh, hey, hey, where do you come from? Who are you? Yeah, and where do you come from? Hey, yeah, what do you land on? We cannot fathom. Where do you? I've been here since the east or the sun. I had nobody lend a hand or a leg. If I hear my chest, understand. Oh no. If you lose and leave, you a man. Cause no one runs the race that I run. Being taught to always bring a gun to a knife. Man, I don't care who he harms. Oh, where do you come from? Who are you? Yeah. And where do you come from? Yeah. What do you land on? We cannot fathom. Where do you come from? Chaka, 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 chaka. Oh, yeah, yeah. Chaka, 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 chaka.
Where do you come from?
Oh, yeah. They say let's have it, more of it. I did sure cause I got more magic. It's in my core, in my bone. And I can cause you damage, so beware. Let's be clear who the man is, right? Yeah. Who they bring the fire, hotter than the savannah. Being here since the east or the sun. I had nobody lend a hand or a leg. If I hear my chest, understand. Oh no, if you lose and leave, you a man. No one runs the race that I run. Being taught to always bring a gun to a knife. Man, I don't care who he harms. Oh, where do you come from? Who are you? Yeah, where do you come from? Yeah, what do you land on? We cannot fathom. Oh, ah, where do you come from? What do you land on? We cannot fathom. Where do you come from?